Yo, what's good? My name is Nigel Williams, aka Jello. Reside out of East Harlem, you know, and this is what's going on. Feel me?
Out here rolling dollars.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
And actually, who takes pictures? All the time.
Yeah, I'm on my way to my game right now, so.
The what?
So I'm on the way to my game right now.
Okay. Okay, it's a good day.
I was trying not to.
No, I've been so many. How many people? Come on.
That's right there. The life of having one out there in this building is kind of trash. So it's like. Yeah, man. You know, got another game today. As you can see, I have a Band-Aid on my eye. I got elbow. That's all love. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get ready for this game. I love you, Grandma. I'm gonna see you later.
Okay, have a good day.
Yeah, so family, I love them. So pretty much, my grandfather, my mom, they were big impacts, like for the hardcore of like starting up my career. My mom played ball in high school. My grandfather played ball, high school, college. You know what I'm saying? So it was just one of those things where like it was already kind of like embedded in the family when it comes to like athletes in the family and stuff. Um, my grandfather tells me the story all the time. I don't know how true it is, but pretty much when I was a baby, they basically was like he had bought these Patrick Ewins, and apparently it came with a basketball, a little basketball, whatever. So like normally like he'd give me the basketball, and he said that I would always squeeze the basketball tight. And he kept telling everybody like, yeah, he's going to be a basketball player. He's going to be a basketball player. So I guess that's he knew. I guess he knew like that I was going to probably be into sports a lot, into basketball, because he said at a very young age that I was really locked in with basketball. So he just kept me in an environment where basketball was always around. He was a Michael Jordan fan, so he always showed me like pictures, and he had a book full of like tickets, newspaper articles, and everything. As I got older, though, I never understood it until I got a little older to understand it. And he just showed me on why you should keep this around, and just have that in your mind. You know what I'm saying? My mom, she just showed me the way. Just showed me how to just be like wise, under control when I play the game of sports. Just how to have very level headed. Even in heated moments in games, never really like got out of character ever. So it really was just one of those things that I took with me and took it with me everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So they're really like a hardcore and everything too. My father was as well. Um, Even in most points of my time, you know what I'm saying, he made some impacts and stuff. He was more of a baseball player though. You know what I'm saying?
First of all, this is the day in the life of Jello. For me, just gonna take you through what I normally do on a regular day basis, on a regular Thursday. Um, right now, I normally go to the store, get like a smoothie and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just to stay hydrated. Stay ready for today. It's good to put good stuff in your body before a game. Nothing too crazy.
One time for your mom. Mr. Murray once again, uncontrollable, keeping it jiggy, you know what I'm saying? Ice, strictly ice. Check me out. Check it out. Now for next to little or nothing, I'll be
It's a big game tonight. We play the team that we beat in the championship this past winter. So it's gonna be a little animosity tonight. So we're gonna see how that goes. 3 players is not gonna be here tonight. So I think that we'll have like 6. We'll have like 6 players. Yeah, ain't nothing right.
Maybe you got to go from layups.
Nah, I don't know yet. I don't know yet.
Just because the matador of metaphor fits the hardcore for him and his, him and theirs, you and yours. And it beats like that sometimes, cause I can't control the rhyme. I said it beats like that sometimes, cause I can't control the rhyme. I keep it diggy, 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 diggy. We keep it wiggy, 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 wiggy. Cause it be diggy, 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 diggy. And it be wiggy, 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 wiggy. The most beautifulest vocabularists be punching phony MCs dead in their esophagus. My analysis is rough and callous. You better practice if you want to challenge this. I'm symbolic to the sun, moon, and stars. You're getting knocked out the box no matter who you are. The funk fact tracks laws you to listen. As my vocals bend your brain up in a fetal position. Learn a quick lesson of mic aggression. So when I walk down the street, there'll be no second guessing. Now you can walk the walk, talk the talk, back burners all day, but you're still fireproof like
Just growing up, this was kind of like a safe haven for us. You know what I'm saying? Well, for me in general, you know what I'm saying? That last court over there is where I went after school. Literally that court, I would just be working on like freakish layups and, just working on, just working on my game. And I didn't even know what that meant at the time. I'm in elementary school with it, you know what I'm saying? So that's just the best way, you know what I'm saying? Just doing stuff to get out of my comfort zone and all of that.
So tell me a little about your basketball career from when you were little. Like what got you to the point where you knew this is what you wanted to do?
Really, it was just one of those things where it's like growing up, I just thought it was fun. I didn't know how serious I would take it until, as I got older and started seeing people that I look up to that was like on bigger stages, and really, making an impact in our community. And, I wanted to take that role in a sense. I just didn't know when. I felt like, if I continue to just work on my game and, actually separate myself at a young age, maybe I'll take it somewhere, and then I didn't realize how serious it would be until after middle school, maybe. That's when I realized, like, okay, it could really be real. Like, I could do this, like, you know what I'm saying? And, and it's crazy because growing up here, you know, if you live here and you grew up here, you like if you was on this court, you was like the big homie. If you was on the middle court, you'll be like, on your way up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we was fighting so hard to get on the big boy court for the longest, but they wouldn't respect us until we knew for sure that we could beat them or we could keep up with them, say the least. You know what I'm saying? So when I realized that, if I continue to put in enough work every day and, you know, basically make the sacrifices, then I knew that, like, I knew that I was going to be ready for this.
So tell me a hardship that you basically had to, go through and gave you that turning point on, you know, what to go with in life, like which path you wanted to choose, and how hard was it to decide with, temptations and basketball.
I mean, the hardships really is just finding balance in life. You know what I'm saying? Just figuring out, how to balance a lot of things. Um, when basketball is, when you're trying to make it a job, it's hard to kind of balance the real world as well. When you got family in your ear, you got friends in your ear, you got relationships is in your ear saying oh, you can't do this, you need extra time, you got to do this. Family in your ear saying oh, you sure about this, you sure about this, and then like all those doubts kind of like at first it does get in your mind a lot of like am I really doing this, like should I really be doing this? And then you also got to look back at of a what's your why, of why you want to do this. So I would really say my hardship was really finding balance in it. um I've sacrificed a lot, lost a lot of friends behind it, like, what I'm saying, a lot of family behind it, but at the same time it ain't for them, it's for me, what I'm saying. So it's like you know, that would just be the hardship for me. Like, just finding balance in everything. And I'm still working on that to this day. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to find the pieces and the balance and everything. So that's really what I'm really like working on.
Now, tell me a little bit about your family and how they basically raised you in a way, and how they played a big part in your career, your journey, and just things in that nature.
I mean, I love my family, man. I just feel like, with them, my grandfather and my mom, they were huge impacts when they brought basketball into my life. Um, Pretty much just one of those things where, when I was born, my grandfather, so he says, this is the story that they told me. When I was born, my grandfather bought me some Patrick Ewings at the time. You know what I'm saying? They bought me some Patrick Ewings.
I'm a scientist in the mix like flicks, turning all you flying seeds back into maggots. Top prop soil, watch me bubble and boil you, keep it grand royal as you fold like foil. And it beats like that sometimes, cause I can't control the rhyme. I said it beats like that sometimes, cause I can't control the rhyme. I keep it diggy, 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 diggy. We keep it wiggy, 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 wiggy. Cause it be diggy, 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 diggy. I played the many thousand rows of street life, showed Houdini that the freaks come out in broad daylight. Me and my crew be tight like Laverne and Shirley, rolling through all y'all hoods, pulling all y'all fly girlies. MC's always bitching, that just make my style hard. I roll with nobody but God in the squad. Me and my troops be knocking niggas out the size of Zeus, letting the OJ juice loose with fat tracks, ED with and it beats like that sometimes, cause I can't control the rhyme. I said the beats like that sometimes, cause I can't control the rhyme. I keep it diggy, 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 diggy. We keep it wiggy, 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 wiggy. Cause it be diggy, 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 diggy. And it be wiggy, 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 wiggy. And it beats like that sometimes, cause I can't control the rhyme. I said the beats like that sometimes, cause I can't control the rhyme.
Yeah, that's my God.
Ella estaba usando ese para quitar.
My brother. You know about this shit? What's this, a day in life with mine?
Yeah, this is
I've been waiting for this. So, here we have it today. That's Lefty in the city, right? So, having him in the backcourt with me, a lot of people give me credit for who I am, but I wouldn't be me if it wasn't. No. Boy.
I did a light workout today. Did a light shoot around. Felt good. I wanted to get a sweat in to see how I would feel with it, but I don't know.
that sounds good.
I'm locked in. I was coming in to taking mainly jump shots. I mean, I'm not going to avoid contact, but I'm just going to be like really working on jump shots today.
Okay.
Really attacking it. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, I mean, they gonna have the size for that, so you're gonna have to get to it. Like a dancer.
yeah, like I did. Yeah. Don't look at that for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go upstairs and do some light workouts.
I bet.
today.
You think?
My guy Bruce, man. Jersey finest.
I'll be ready in July. I'm coming to play.
Jersey finest, man. For me. That's your boy. They got Caitlin right now. So yeah. Alright, we finna get ready. I'm finna get out there. I ain't gonna lie, Matt Music right there. Boy. Y'all know my boy Matt, man. YouTube sensation, man. One of the best in the city right now. Subscribe to my boy, man. He is the truth. The work is there. Like, the work is there. Like, I've seen him early on, 16 and 5 days, like, he ain't here with me. Like, you feel me? Like, that work shit for real. Is that LA? LA? It's a day of life in Jello.
I ain't even Joe.
Today's like a little different. I feel like a lot of people here too. It's one of those like really gotta tap in now. This is a regular day for me though. Like it's just a regular day at the office. I know what I gotta do. I already got my assignments. I already know what I gotta do. My teammates know what they gotta do. You know, end goal is to get that W. So. We're here right now upstairs. Normally I like to do a light workout, get my muscles flowing. You know, right now I'm gonna hit the treadmill real quick. off the song, he stole this beat from Kanye West. I don't care what nobody says. Because think about it, you hear the beat, right? And then when you hear the other song that Kanye dropped on Donda 2, it sounds so similar. Crazy thing is, Kanye dropped Donda 2 first. Yeah, it's unreleased. Yeah, this is released. But at the same time, bro, I got more strikes than the theaters. Yeah, I got the strike of fucking theaters. Oh yeah, you see it? Like, you see the theaters, bro. My mom's is just like asking me where I'm doing this thermodone stuff, when I'm doing my recovery. Yeah, bro. Compression boots. Gotta invest in that. Like, this right now is like, you can see it's like swelling my feet up basically. Like, but in reality, it's just going like in the deep tissues and like you can see it flowing up right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like doing like the deep tissue and making sure it's every like, you know, the thighs, the calves, the feet, you know. 15 minutes of this with the massage gun, legs gonna be on a million. Like, I'm gonna be feeling like, you know what I'm saying? I could go 44 minutes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how good this shit is. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's cool to like, you know, it's all about longevity, you know. Longevity is the key word when it comes to being an athlete. Longevity is like, you know, what you put in your body, how you take care of your body. You know, are you doing the right things? Like, you know, are you lifting? You know, are you running? Are you know, stretching before and after workouts? Stretching before you go to sleep and once you wake up. Like, all of these stuff matters, you know. If you want to go like the distance with basketball and stuff, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're just trying to go the distance. And I learned that, you know, I learned most of the stuff on my own too. And then, you know, as I got older and I started getting in the same circle as people that's trying to do the same thing as me, you know, I'm, you know, feeding off of the advice that, you know, their peers taught them and, you know, giving them advice that my peers taught me. So it's cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's cool. That's all that matters. Like, really my thought process when I come to, like, to a game is really, I don't really think about a game. Like, I don't really, it sounds crazy, but I've like learned to not think about the game of basketball on game day. Because I feel like if you think too much about basketball on a game day, like, I feel like you're gonna be forcing a lot. Like, you know, you're gonna be forcing a lot of things that you normally don't do often. And I learned that from my bro. He was like, yo, I never like thought about basketball on game day. Like, I always watch stuff that made me like, you know, take my mind off of it. Cause it's like, as soon as I get in that gym, then it's an automatic switch. You shouldn't have that, you know, that mind as soon as you walk out the building, heading down here like, yeah, I'm ready to do this, I'm ready to do that, ready to do that. So now when it's game time, you're so like channeled in on doing that, you're forcing a lot of things. Like, now you're forcing it, now you're doing things that you're not supposed to do, or you're doing things that you normally don't do. And, you know, that's how you know, you tend to have a bad game, or, you know, God forbid you get injured or whatever the case may be. So for me, I try not to think about the game of basketball as much, you know what I'm saying? Like, I listen to music, you know, I'd probably be on the phone or something, I'll watch YouTube or something, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll watch like a Call of Duty game or something on YouTube. Like, that's something that, you know, that I normally would do. Or I listen to music, like I said, I'm listening to music right now, you know what I'm saying? Just to, you know, just stay leveled, just stay out the way, stay locked in, still stay locked in, like, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, as soon as you get down in that gym, once you cross them lines, you know, that switch comes on. Now it's like, all right, I'm ready to lock in. Whoever ain't on our side, it's up for them. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, gotta always come in with that dog too, you know, you gotta always be ready, you know what I'm saying? So, that's always been my thought process. Yeah, I've had that moment. I have really like I've had moments like that plenty of times where it takes me a while to turn the switch on, and it'll be more of a mental thing too. Sometimes it can also be like whoever I'm playing against, the team I'm playing against. Sometimes it could be whatever happened to me outside of basketball, like in my real world vibes or whatever. And I've learned to not try to bring that on to basketball because basketball's supposed to be a stress relief. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have to you know, bring whatever drama you have in your life onto basketball because basketball is supposed to be therapy for us. So you know what I'm saying? So it's like automatically, it's like as soon as you get on the court, everything that you're dealing with, everything that happened in the past, that shit is already out the window because you're just so locked in. But there's been plenty of times where I've definitely been like in a bind where I'm just like, fuck, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, and it did mess up my game a few times, you know what I'm saying? So, but other than that, I've learned from it, as I got older and I grew out of those habits. I've just learned how to really channel in a lot of things. So, that's just really the ideal goal coming into every game now. So.
But listen, for those that's coming to Vegas, this is our practice. Let's come together. Hard work on three. 1, 2, 3. Hard work. big, they're slow-footed. They're guard to guard, they still have to basketball. The bigs are slow-footed. Most of the time, when he was taking it, treating it wrong, whether he was pulling up or whether I was, the bigs wasn't fast enough to guard. So, bigs in the head. Yeah, they can hedge it, but they're jumping. Two people are jumping me off of this. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if it's a box or what. I don't know what it is, but when I'm attacking the guard, Big Chris is coming up. Which means the next option is somebody has to be middle because they're going to play the middle and it's going to get back row pass. But once they jump in, I didn't see anything, so it's pretty much it. Like I always say, when I lose early in the season, I'm happy to get that one out of the way, but what positives are so? So still down in spurts. Like it should have been really normal. In spurts, got back in the league, got back to the school. I think we got our highest. We were actually aware of the defense. The big things that caught my attention was what? Big Chris was what, 5 for 5 from field goals or jump shots in the second half? Yeah. I wasn't anticipating. I wasn't anticipating. I wasn't even planning for that. Like even when we get like 2, I'm like, but we did it better than all that. I'm getting on for a second. I hear what you're saying, but you're not seeing what I'm seeing. I'm having 2 at it. He's having 1 at it. I can come off hesitate as much as I want, but there's 2 here and there's 1 down there. When I hesitate here, that's 3 on me now. And there's no option there. There's only a skip or there's a man on my side. That option that you're talking about, I get it, but it's not easy. The spacing, it's not our spacing, it's how they call the paint. It is our shooting ability. It's our shooting, I agree. So it's our shooting ability. But like I said, like, there was a lot of things that I liked about today, a lot of positives, a lot of things I didn't like, but I'm not worried about it. And I don't think y'all should be worried about it. Like I said, we went 16-0 the last 2 seasons. We just due for 1. You know, but beyond that, I feel like that was solid. I felt like that double big was different for us. We haven't experienced double big. Now we have from a big passing it down there. The high-low thing was like I said, we got Zod, we got Superman. Like, we missing our size. We missing Peter Lawson. That's 2'6'5" guy. So, like, I'm not really worried about it. I think we all missed a lot of football. That doesn't seem like it's like almost like 12 or that's for everybody's own. We got on 3.
Woo! Damn, we took that L. Fuck it. Damn, that shit was tough though. It was a great game overall. You know, we had our moments. We were losing most of the time, and then we came back, tied it up, took the lead, lost the lead. But
tied it up again.
Yeah, you know.
Second half, we heated up.
Yeah, so it's just this is what you'll see in the championship. Like, they're a very talented team, but we are too. We got to see them 2 more times before playoffs. So it's very good. Like I said before the game, you know, very heated, very anticipated. You know, so it's bound to happen. You know what I'm saying? So we learn from that. We're gonna, go back to film. We're gonna look at it. Go back in the lab. We're gonna work out. We're gonna go do what we normally do. You know what I'm saying? So. But like I said, I'm not mad at that loss because it's early in the season. We got 8 more games to go. We're still anticipated to go back to the chip, so I'm cool on it, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to get right to it. We're going back to the drawing board, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even mad at that loss, to be honest. Like, all my teammates play hard, bro. All my teammates play hard. So that's about it, man. Finna go shower, chill, change. Good.
Strictly ice. Check me out. Check it out. Now for next to little or nothing, I'll be ripping up every function with scientifical madman consumptions, with mass production of mass conjunctions. I display new ways of MC destruction. This ain't nothing better than the shit I got. Making niggas jump off the roof. It's rooftop. I put the hip and hop.